Hi. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Yes. Wait, am I up? Or is this a dream? Anyway, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Hi, I'm Jeffy the Alien. What's up? Welcome to my stream. Today we are getting, or doing, a little bit different. Well, different as in, we haven't done this in a while. A lot of you might remember this, but I used to do some 3D work on the stream sometimes. So we're doing that again today. Alright, let's say hi to some cuties. Hey Crasher, what's up? Hi Zakira, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hey Super, what's up? Hey Max. Hey Unohana. How's my favorite executive producer doing? How are you doing, Josh? Well, yes, I'm awake. Yes. Oh my god. Yesterday was the fun, wasn't it? But I had some problems falling asleep afterwards, I don't know why. It's weird because I felt tired. And yet, I could not fall asleep. So weird. So this morning's waking up was a little bit difficult because of that. So I do apologize if you've been wanting to watch me earlier. Seems like I can't quite start at 10 AM these days, huh? Oh well. I'm gonna have to do something because I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule for 2 weeks now. And I've been unsuccessful so far. So one part of me wants to fix it so I can start working in the mornings again. You know, also to prepare me in case I have to go back to the, 9 to 5 grind. And another part of me just wants to run with it. Maybe I am better off being a night owl. Who knows, maybe my best work will be done during the nighttime. Who knows? Maybe I'll just have to see. I don't know. I'm a bit torn. Because I don't know, I kinda like being up in early morning and working on stuff I actually want to do instead of being at a day job. But these days it seems like if I just don't put any alarms, I wake up at around 10 or 11. Which is kinda late. Because then you eat lunch/breakfast. Then you have a few hours and then it's dinner time. And then bam, stream time. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Hey, good morning Omega, what's up? How's this Saturday treating you? We're officially in the weekend. Time for the weekend dance. That was the weekend dance. Not a big fan of it. Alright, so stay up for an entire day and night. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could do that. It's like I went to bed at 4 for the subathon we did. And I was a fucking mess at the end of it. I don't think I could just stay up non-stop. I feel like it would probably fuck me up even worse. But I feel like it could probably work, which is why it's probably gonna be difficult. So I think what I should probably do is I should try doing a lot of exercise on the day I want to fix my sleep schedule on. Then I'm gonna be so fucking exhausted, I'm just gonna make a traitor in my bed early. So I'll be able to wake up early. So that would be my first attempt. Once I get my head out of the clouds, so to speak. Hi Shiru, how are you doing this morning? Hey Snake. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love this music too, it's very chill. It's the lo-fi playlist from StreamBeats. Available for free at StreamBeats.com, I think. Very nice. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh my god, that's true. Yeah, September 11th, 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of a pretty dark day in the United States. I'm Canadian, so this affected me somewhat less, but it still made an impact. Poor choice of words, but yeah, that day sucked. That day sucked because it heralded a new world of uncertainty on the whole planet. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people's lives were changed forever on that day. It meant the end of a simpler time and the start of a more paranoid future. And its ripples were felt all over the place. And we'll still probably have ripples for decades to come. Yeah, some people don't have any self-awareness, fan. I feel like. Also, hi, fan. It's like this was not an easy day for many people, and this will not be an easy day for a lot of Americans. A lot of you were probably not alive when it happened, but I was. And even if I was not near it, it still fucked me up. I can only imagine people that were directly involved in it. So yeah, my condolences to everyone who was affected on this somber anniversary. It's not something that's easy to talk about, I feel like. Just what can we really say about it? It's led to some very I mean, I don't want to go into politics, but one of the most wasteful war. Such a waste in every front. And to add to that, it also tarnished the reputation of a few countries as well. And it did not help anything, really. So yeah, it's a day we will all remember. At least those of us who were alive for it. We will remember it for the rest of our lives. Because practically that's when everything changed. No, people could literally smoke on planes before. Well, not exactly. Well, there was way more liberties with travel. That's one of the main things that changed. But it also gave some really powerful people some justification for a lot of awful shit that followed. And a lot of people made a lot of money. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, because now we're getting again into the politics. But long story short, it was a tragic day. And a lot of people that saved a lot of lives over there on that tragic September day were forgotten as the chemicals they inhaled while saving lives gave them cancer and other horrible diseases. And then they had to go to court to get compensation for their now lifelong illnesses. So yeah, as I said, it was a disaster on all fronts. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a short moment of silence for them. For everyone that was affected by this. In the United States and overseas. Alright. Okay. This is not much. This is not much to offer, but I'm not sure I can offer any more, honestly. All I can hope is that people learn the lesson from these events and that they will be better. Love one another. Respect one another. Be kind. It's much easier to be kind than to be an asswipe. I could probably word this better, but I don't care. It's lessons can be learned from this. This is the only silver lining to this whole thing. Don't make the same mistake again. Don't take this tragedy, or any further tragedies that will happen, to go on the warpath again. It should be spent educating people, learning from their mistakes. Otherwise, history will just repeat itself, and we'll be mourning another one of these events. But if we don't learn from the lessons of the past. Anyway, I don't want to bring the mood down too much, but we had to address it. Many of my community are Americans, so I would be remiss if I did not talk about it. And since I'm Canadian, it also affected me back then. I still remember the day like it was yesterday. So a little look behind the scene. I was in my chemistry class in my senior year of high school, and the teacher stopped to talk about it, and it pretty much derailed the entire rest of the afternoon. Because some people felt like it was the start of something real bad. As in, if they can get hit, who else is the next on the list? So a lot of people were paranoid. Hey, Gas Blast Master, thank you for the follow. Sorry you have to come in at a bit of a serious point of the discussion. But, you know, it's the anniversary of a very unfortunate day. So we had to address it. But welcome. But yeah, so I remember talking to my friends when it happened. And then we all walked back home once classes were over. And talked about it, and then we spent the rest of the night just watching the news. Being a bit flabbergasted. You know, I still have those newspaper. I still have my newspaper of September 12, 2001. I did not do a great job of preserving them, so they're very yellowed and frail. But they're in my closet. I should probably go take a look at it. I'm curious, and also a bit apprehensive of looking at the prices of the advertisements to see how much everything is more expensive now. But that's another subject for another time. Hey Jay, what's up? How are you doing? And good morning, Keme. Or should I say good evening? Time zones, am I right? But yeah. Okay. I think I covered about everything I wanted from this. I don't want to spend the whole stream talking about it either. But I'm glad we had this talk. Hopefully this perspective can give you some information that you might not have had. Because I know a lot of you were not alive when it happened. Because I'm old. Oh my god. How to feel old instantly, realizing a lot of you were not born when 9/11 happened. Yeah, it still is scary to watch this day, Josh. At least I'm not alone, Stark. Thank you for accompanying me on this geriatric journey. Anyway. So, what's been happening in the news this week? Beside this, I mean. Oh yeah, they announced a lot of new Marvel games, huh? No, it was literally 20 years ago to the day, Keme. That's why I talked about it, because it's the 20th anniversary. Yeah. So in other news, the PlayStation fanboys had a lot to gloat over the Xbox people this week, because there's been a few new exclusives announced, including a new Spider-Man game and a new Wolverine game. And what was the other one? I forgot. I know there's another game that's been announced, but I don't know which one it is. Ah, fudge. Anyway, long story short. Oh yeah, God of War. Thank you. Sorry. So new God of War, new Spider-Man, Wolverine game. We haven't had those in a while. So yeah, it's good for PlayStation fans. But that's okay. We all have the exclusives for different consoles. And then you have PC gamers in the middle, sometimes getting them too. So I feel like the real winners there are PC gamers. Yeah, so technically you were not really mentally aware back when it happened, Jay. I mean, yeah, you might think that 2023 is far away, but it's not. It's not. It's soon. Because we're near 2022 already. So 2023 is just the next year after that. Yeah, it'll be here before we know it. Like Stark says, we'll blink our eyes and we'll all be 50. But if you guys are 50, that means I'm probably gonna be like dead. Not sure why I'm smiling when saying that. Okay, so the new Wi-Fi adapter has not caused any blue screens of death. So you did not have to visit the tech shop to get it looked at, which probably saved you some money. Oh my goodness, Stark. Shots fired. It's too early for soft owns. Hey, Mega Man, thank you for the follow, welcome. Big fan. I love your games. Oh, thank you. This is not the outfit I'm working on, just so you know. This is just the outfit I picked for today. I'm working on another outfit. Yes, I have too many outfits, I know, but I can't help myself. Fashion. Yes. A lot of people here are young, Stark. Better not to think about it. You'll live longer. I mean, not that funny, Mega Man. I have a lot of robot friends already. The VTuber community is a very varied one. You turn the corner, there's a doggo VTuber. Then on the other side, there's a robot VTuber. Then there's a gecko VTuber. Oh look, Planet, that's a VTuber. So many different types of VTubers. That's one way to put it, Spark. Chat is baby. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit more difficult, Kame. Good luck on that. I'm stressed out just reading that sentence. Nah, my species, J, lives up to about 150. And I'm currently 36 years old. So not much of a difference. And it still is the top we can get to, so some of us don't last that long. Oh my goodness.
19 months of this fucking amazing alien.
Sarah, thank you so much for the 19-month tier 2 sub. That's amazing, thank you so much for the support, I appreciate it. And welcome back to the mothership. Don't forget to update your silver-plated keycard to retain access to the ship. Welcome back. How have you been, Sarah? How was your week? How are things? And yes, happy Spawn Day to Sarah. Let's all wish her a lovely, lovely Spawn Day, full of balloons and candles. And also I hear there's cake. Weird customs. I know you're not, but you're gonna have to deal with it, Sarah. You don't have a choice. Take her love. That's an order. I appreciate the positivity, Josh, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Jeffy gonna be wrinkly AF. Well, you got this, Sarah, you got this. We believe in you. You'll have a wonderful day, okay? This will be great. Alright, so I think we should probably get started, huh? You guys are gonna get an exclusive first look at the new outfit. Normally this is reserved for patrons on my Patreon. But you guys get to come along this time to see it. Oh nice, that's super. Oh my god, I hate myself. But yes, since I will not be streaming tomorrow, happy Spawn Day to you as well, Super. You lovely, lovely community member, Super Unusual. You have been here for a long time, and you have given us a lot of support. And in return, we have given you a lot of support as well. Fun times. And we're just getting started. So, I do hope you enjoy your special day tomorrow, Super. I really do. You're still young, you have so many more things ahead of you, which is pretty fucking exciting. And if you take it one day at a time, you will achieve what you seek. Oh shit. Hey Neil, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing today? What's up, buddy? Yeah, they're gonna be fun, Josh, if you can buy a PlayStation 5 before the heat death of the universe. Yeah, apparently console shortages is gonna last until 2023. So we don't even have to bother buying the console until these games release because they're gonna be none available. How convenient. Yeah, a mistake I'm sure you regret to this day, Super. Yeah, if Sony started releasing some of those games on PC, I feel like they would probably go bankrupt. Because, unfortunately for them, a lot of the appeal of their console is the exclusives. Because Xbox has a better rotating library of games for $15 a month. And their interface is much snappier for everything else other than playing games too. So, if they lose their exclusives, they're kind of toast. But I can see why they're being very conservative with it. You know what would be an incredibly stupid thing they could do, Kame? Work on a new console before the first one can actually be bought in fucking stores. How out of touch do you have to be for that to be an actual option for you? Tone deaf is an understatement. And also, people trying to troll each other's over their console choices because of the console wars are fucking children. They're literal children. It's like, whenever I see one of those announcements for PlayStation, I get people in the comments going, PlayStation bad, Xbox better. And then someone else in an Xbox thread goes, Xbox fanboys eat glue. And I'm like, are we literally having slap fights online for big monolithic corporations? No. No. You pick the console you like, or the ones your friends are playing so you can play with them. Or you buy a PC and don't deal with that shit. In any event, it's fine. You game the way you want to, and that's perfectly okay. Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck which console we buy start, they just care about the numbers. Yeah, they flopped the reveal camera of the Xbox One, I do remember that. They made a really big push for TV functionality, which nobody asked for. And then they quickly hushed about it. At the end of the day, they're consoles, they make you play games. You play the games you want to play. Everything else is irrelevant. I know some people feel attached and feel a sense of family to their console, but it should not force you to be mean to the other side. At the end of the day, we're all gamers. It doesn't matter where we come from, or what console we have, or what planet we were born on. I mean, it's been an option on the Xbox One. I don't think it's an option on the Xbox Series X though. But I didn't really use it either. I don't watch much TV anymore. Or any for that matter. I think I watched a little bit of it whenever I go visit my host brother. Because they still have a few, well, they don't have cable. But they have a little satellite dish. And they're getting some public access stuff, so, you know, it's not too bad. No, I mean, a lot of people still watch TV start. It's just not people of our age range. Most of them are now on YouTube and all of the other subscription services. And before someone tells me that, oh, all the subscription services, it's like having a TV package again. No. No, it's not. When you're taking TV packages, they force you to take a lot of channels you don't give a fuck about. While subscription TV, you can subscribe to the one you're watching currently. And you can leave whenever you're done. There's no loyalty clause forcing you into one-year contracts. Remember those? Oh yeah, they were annoying. So the best way to save on those wonderful subscription services is to only subscribe to the one you're watching. And then you're only paying around $10 a month for your television privilege. Not really, Josh. That's why these consoles are so popular back home. There's a bit of a subculture of Earth gaming back home. It's not big really, but it has its enthusiasts. My family included. Yep, exactly, Crasher. That's the biggest point I can make. And if they are paying $100, it's maybe time to unsubscribe to some of those you're probably not watching at this moment. There's no need for loyalty when corporations are considered. They're not loyal to us. We should not be loyal to them. Go where the savings are at all times. Yeah, exactly, Stark. Or even better, they secretly increase your monthly payment, hoping you will not notice. And then when you call them, they go, "Oh, my bad, that was a mistake. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to lower it right now. Thank you. Goodbye." And they still get away with it because a lot of people don't pay attention to their bills every month. And they don't realize they've been paying like $50 extra for the last 4 years. Because people are stuck in their little train of thoughts, their little routines. Yeah, same with ISPs. You have to pay attention to your bill, so they don't fucking raise it right under you for subpar service. Seriously, the internet companies in America and in Canada are, it's like daylight robbery. I don't want to get all crotchety old person here, but it's true. They got a lot of money for the governments to upgrade their infrastructure. And they just pocketed the money. And they're not doing shit with it, except paying themselves off with big bonuses every year. And increasing the monthly fees for their subpar service. It's maddening. It's fucking maddening. Yeah, they're doing it everywhere, Max, not only in this corner of the world. I'm sure yours has a lot of that problem as well. You know, it's the best drift in the world that a lot of government have made. A lot of corporations in cahoots with governments as well. Privatize the profits, socialize the losses and investments. They make us pay for it, and then they turn around and pocket all the money and do nothing. And then getting away with it. Oh, nice, Stark. I hope you got the drops you wanted. Alright, so let's get to work. Time to show you guys what I've been working on. Alright, hold on. I think I'm gonna have to restart my blender. Something went wrong here. Oh no, what the fuck? Alright, right to that. You're right on time, we're about to start. Hey Mr. Sad, what's up? Same for you. I think I had a brain fart. Partially, Stark. Also, good morning, Mika. Alright, let's go. So as I said earlier, this is normally reserved for my patrons on Patreon, or the access to look at outfits and stuff. But I'm in a good mood today, so I'm gonna show you guys. Ta-da! This is what I'm working on. So I still have to fix some of the clipping stuff. But this is a casual outfit. Jeans and a little shoulder drop top. No, it's not ripped jeans, but rather that. I'm just not done adjusting them yet. Because the thing is, my character has some big thighs. So I don't want to do the weight painting if the mesh is intersecting a little bit with each other, because those are some jeans. So if I do this part early, when I finish the weight painting, some of the leg on this side is gonna move with the other side. And I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Yeah, my model's curvy. My model's a bit curvy. Also, I need to fix the texture. The pockets are not lined up correctly. So I'm probably gonna have to move some of that shit around. So, you know, got some UV texturing to look at too. Yeah, I know Retinette because I sit down a lot, so you guys don't see a lot of it. Okay, so right now I'm in the early stages of the design because nothing has been weight painted yet. I'm only adding the pieces. I do a lot of I surf a lot on the internet to find assets that I then retexture and modify. So I don't have to do too much work for the hair, it's super cute. Yumi sent it to me. The top, however, was just a normal t-shirt, which I turned into off-the-shoulder crop top. So you guys can see all the tattoos and stuff as well. Well, it depends. Weight painting can be a big problem start. Hey, DX, what's up? Do I take a life preserver vest when I surf the net? Don't call me out like that, man. It used to be called surfing the web back in the day. I have not recovered. I have not recovered from this. Alright, so let's see. I think I got all the pieces I wanted set up. Now it's only a matter of combining it to the armature. Yeah, pretty much, Josh. Well, that and the booba. Alright, so let's see. So we're gonna show up the armature. This hair has a ton of it. And it's not connected in the normal way I'm used to. So the weight painting here is gonna be a bit of a bitch, but I think it's mostly done already. It's just that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do a lot of dynamic bone stuff with it. I feel like it's gonna behave weirdly. Okay, so we need to combine everything. So I'm gonna make the body invisible so I can select every pieces and combine them with the main armature. So the jeans go to the main armature. The bracelet, same. And since a lot of it, I took the glasses and bracelets from another outfit, so they're already weight painted. So once they are joined to the mesh, they should be able to blend with everything else. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, Invisible Jeffy. Although I have a pretty fun idea for Halloween. I'm not saying what it is yet, but I'm gonna be working on it off stream so I don't spoil the surprise. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be a dated reference or not. Okay, so I need to do something here. I also need to did I join the... Yeah, okay, I joined the armature already, so that's good. So for those bones to move with the head, I also need to not forget to tie them all to the top here. Okay, so I need to select the bones, go to the head bone. No, wait, no, go to this one. The top hair, and connect it to the head bone. So everything should be rotating as it should, I think. I mean, yeah, why not, Keme? Why not freak people out? I'm sure that won't get you any trouble. Alright. Am I gonna be lucky, and is it all gonna move together, or am I gonna do some weight painting today? Ah, bald Jeffy out of nowhere. Don't scare me like that. Alright, why is it not moving? What the fuck? The bones are moving. Did I fuck up the weight painting of it? Is it all gone? Where did it go? Yeah, I'm working on it, Omega. Fuck. Did I just mess up the weight painting of it? Yeah, nothing's responding anymore. That's interesting. How did I lose the weight painting? How the fuck did I lose it? Is it still there though? I wonder. Alright, let me check. So if I take one of these pieces... No, the weight painting's still here. Why is it not applying though? Yeah, it's all here. Why is it not applying? Did I fuck up something with the name of the vertex groups? No, everything seems to be here. A little bit, yes, Marek, a little bit. Yeah, Halloween is a lot of fun stuff. Christmas is for family gatherings on this planet, it seems. Alright, why is the weight painting not carrying over? Because it's here. It should be here. Oh. Hey, Lord Ragnar, thanks so much for the follow, welcome. Did I fuck something up here? What do you mean is the body a shell? I think it's been sculpted, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is gonna annoy me. Because that means... I might have to redo the whole thing. The whole weight painting of the hair. And hair is so dreadful to weight paint. Oh my goodness. Okay. What do I do here? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to start over then. Because what's weird is that the weight painting's here. But it does not seem to be applying right now. So I'm not sure why all the bones are orange. Oh, hey, Lucky, thank you for the follow, welcome. Alright, let me Google that real quick. Blender, orange bones. Yeah. Oh yeah, that scared me. Holy shit, Agent. Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Oh shit, my voice cracked. I'm blaming you for that, you know. Thank you so much, that's amazing. And welcome back to the Mothership for 13 months. Don't forget to update your gold-plated keycard within access. You won't be here next month. Did we talk about this? Oh, okay, hold on. I think I... Okay. Is that it? Is that the problem? Nope, that's not the problem. Oh, you're on a course. I see. Thanks, Keme. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Weight painting not working. Welcome to Troubleshooting with Jeffy. Okay. Is it because the bones themselves don't have the vertex group? That's kind of weird. No, I actually appreciate that, Rasher. Makes it easier for me to remember afterwards. Goddammit, Kemi. Alright, so for some reason, the weight painting is not applying to the mesh itself. Which I find very awkward. Because the mesh has all the vertex groups. All the bones have the same name. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh my goodness, what was the context of that one? Okay, maybe it's something... I was not playing anything in VR. I guess I was having a conversation about VR. Okay, so something's not applying here. Something's not applying here. And it annoys me. Because I see the white painting here, look, it's colored. But it's not moving. That still remains probably the best quote ever, Josh. Good times. Pigtail L for left. It also has all the other ones tied to it, below it. So in theory, it should be applying. Right, I'm gonna try something. I think I forgot to join this to the armature. That's the only explanation I have. That's the only way it would not be working. Well, let's try that. No, it's an object mode start. Alright. Fingers crossed. Oh my god, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. So, when I imported this with the armature, I joined the armature. But I did not join the mesh to the armature. Only the armature was on the other body armature. Oh my god. Hi, Wolf. I'm so happy I don't have to restart all this shit again. That would suck. Yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it. Ooh, thank goodness. Celebratory water drink. No, tiny brain, but had a big brain cell pop out. Okay, so that's done. Also, I think I forgot to, but... Okay. So everything is now tied correctly. I've never seen it so good. There's no date, there's no nothing on this one. What the... No, I feel like that was probably a Bulby quote. El Spino came in later. Port 44 was a long time ago. Wait, hold the phone. What? No, hold on. Alright, the choker is not following, but it's not weight painted, that's fine. The shirt I did not do nothing to the shirt. It's not been weight painted at all. Okay. So why is it already... Did it already have some weight on it? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't do anything to it. And yet it still seems partially weight painted. Interesting. The pants, however, not even a little bit. What about the shoes? They've been taken from other models, so they should be. Okay. Yeah, okay, so... That's already weight painted. The bracelets as well. Does the mothership have a name? It does not. I call it the mothership. Because that's what people have been calling it. And you know how much I like to please people. Okay, so we're gonna do some simple weight painting for this one. So ideally this should move with the neck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start pose mode, select the choker, select the neck bone, go to weight painting. I did backwards. There we go. Now weight painting. And we're just gonna turn it to orange, which means no, red. Red means 100%. And we're gonna make sure that's the only thing it has. So delete all the unlocked groups. Yeah, this thing's not too hard to weight paint. There we go. Yeah, it's easy for these, but it gets complicated when the more complicated stuff with multiple bones interacting with it. One hope for me. February 2021. Probably Stardew. Probably Stardew, because I'm not sure I played Minecraft in 2021 yet. Okay, so we're gonna start simple. We're gonna start with the weight painting of the pants. Should be pretty easy, because there's a trick you can use. So you go into the little modifier section here. You go data transfer. You select the body mesh, vertex data, vertex groups, and you generate data layers. And then you apply them. So what this does is this takes all the weight painting of the mesh and transfers it to the nearest mesh of the thing you're transferring it to. So this way we're making the pants move with the thing. So this is always the first step for me, because sometimes it worked well, all the time not so much. As you can see, a little bit of the left part of the pant is along for the ride, so to speak. So we're gonna have to fix that. But most of the rest of it should follow pretty well. So that stops you from having to do a lot of weight painting. A lot of it, however, at the end is the adjustments you have to do. Yeah, that's a weird mental image, Kemi, holy fuck. And yeah, weight painting is the action of making sure the items on your body moves with you, instead of just staying suspended in the air. There's some weird mesh here, give me a sec. Okay. Sometimes when something is not too high poly, you have to do a lot of little adjustments to prevent yourself from having a blocky profile. Also, the fact the little pockets slide down make my ass look bigger than it actually is. See what I mean? But this time it looks huge because of the way the texturing is, but when you get closer you realize that the butt actually curves much before the pockets. So that's a UV texturing issue we're gonna be fixing afterwards. I haven't added gravity to these. What? Oh. No, I don't add much to it. I add a little subtle bit to it, but it's either off or very subtle at the bare minimum. I know, I'm not a fan of the jello boobas. Like, oh, someone moved a little bit and now they're going like... Someone's gonna knock their teeth out with their tits.
More fashion in the making.
Yes.
JeffyBed.
Indeed. Hi Chris, thank you so much for the 10 months resub. You're getting near to that shiny gold badge. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much, and welcome back to the mothership. How have you been, Chris? Good to see you. How was your Saturday treating you? I mean, yeah, but if you start adding physics to every part of the clothing, it becomes really hard on the simulation. And it's not supported by VR chat. And I don't think it's supported by VC Face either. So I don't bother with it. Most of the time, people are gonna put physics on their boobas, on their hair, on their tails if they have one, on their antennas. And sometimes people even go as far as having butt and thigh physics. Well, that's not for me. Okay, so we're gonna start fixing the weight painting of the pants. This seems to be the biggest problem I have with the model so far. I want to make sure all the weight painting is done before we start deleting the parts under the clothing. Because if I have to transfer the weight painting again, I need that mesh under it, otherwise it's not gonna translate over at all. Jiggly pecs. I don't think that's... Is that a thing? There's someone in VR chat running around with an e-boy avatar with jiggly pectorals muscle. That would be funny. That would be funny as fuck. Oh my god, why did I even ask? Why am I surprised? What's happening? Right, who the fuck has jiggly pecs that I know of? Jay. I don't think Jay has jiggly pecs. Although I have not hung out with him in VR chat in a while. Maybe he added that after I stopped logging in often. I could be wrong though, so who knows. I don't really pay attention to that stuff anyway. If it's subtle, I mean. Alright. So... the way to fix the weight painting is we have to figure out, is it because this part is not weight painted to the leg? Or because this part is weight painted to this part? So that's gonna be the tricky part here. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. That might be it. Where's my tool options? So we're gonna start taking off some parts here, see what happens. Whoops, one button. Now, where's this mesh originating from? No, that's not it. I should have probably saved before I started working on that, huh? Alright, I'll save. I'll make a second save. So that I can always go back if I fuck it up. Yeah, people that can actually do that with their pet tools is pretty impressive. If I dare say so myself. Right, what if I try adding? Ooh, no. That's making it worse. The thing with weight painting is that it's a lot of trial and error. A lot. And it's also trying to find exactly what part of the mesh. So this seems to be one of the vertices that's causing problems here. So if I can... Oh, hold on. I think I found it. Yeah, found it. Get back on the other side, you miscreant. It's hard to find where the vertex is now. It flattened a lot. Well, yes and no. Sorry, I just have to make sure that it bends in a way that seems believable. Alright, that's not ideal. Not by a long shot. But then again, am I going to be making that pose a lot? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so we have a similar problem here, but it's only one. One big vertex group here. So I just gotta figure out where exactly it begins. Okay, I got it. So these little edges, they're the best way to work on weight painting because they react the easiest to the weight painting. So just gotta make sure it moves. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's making it worse. Okay, so if I go here, you know, this is in probably OCD territory now. As in, nobody's gonna pay attention to this part. And yet, I'm wasting time on it. You know how it is. It's like, people will not notice it, but I'll know. And sometimes that can be the worst. Okay, that helps. That helps. You think so, Kemi? Someone's gonna pull up their glasses and go, actually, the weight painting is not correct. I will now be unsubscribing from your YouTube channel. Yeah, I can see that happening. Alright, quick, make sure everything is connected. Do you sometimes feel like this? You don't know what you're doing with your life. You're just spiraling. This is a good way. I'm not just doing that to be memey. It's a way to tell quickly if everything is painted to the armature. Because if you start spinning and then whoop, there's the shoes. Then you know you can fix the shoes. Okay, so everything seems to be working. Now it's only a matter of making sure that everything has the proper weight painting. And also I need to fix the UV textures, the back of these planks. This is probably going to be the hardest part. I'm not as good with the UV things yet. Nah, the thing is, this model has big feet. So I always put the shoes at a more logical length and get rid of the toesies. That's one of the things with the JJ models. For some reason they have big feet. So I should have probably fixed that before I made my base model. But it's too late for that. Okay, so let's try adding the weight painting to the shirt. It's mostly done here. But we're missing a very important weight painting. I'm gonna save just to be sure. So we select the shirt. Once again, we go data transfer. Body. Weight groups. So let's see if it works. Yep. We have booba physics. But more importantly, did it fuck up the weight painting in the sleeves? Ah man, I think it did. I'm gonna have to compare that. Well, I mean, did it really? Oh my goodness. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. So the error here is that some of the weight data was transferred to this bone here, which should not be the case. So what we need to do is go into weight painting mode for the shirt. And we need to do two things. We need to add weight painting to the bottom of this. And we need to remove weight painting from the other bone. Which is pretty easy. Just check the name of the bone. Well, I mean, I don't want to remove all the weight painting because it has a little bit of a pull to it, because it's like physics. So what I can do is I can just subtract it until it looks like the rest of the shirt. So you do it carefully, and if you can't quite get it looking like you want, you use the blur tool to smooth it out afterwards. There we go. That sounds reasonable. Let's try that again. Limbo. Okay, so some of the plant is following, but it's a bit too extreme, so we're gonna have to fix that. And also there's a little bit of it left here. Oh my god, start. Please. Don't make me bonk you. This is odd. Does it have some weight painting on the other stuff? Hold on. Hold the phone here. Why is it still getting pulled down? No, that... Can it? Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. Such a weird thing. We get stuck on the hip bone of all things. It was nowhere near it too. Ah man, that's fucked. Hey Bumble. I told you you could see my clan mark better. With this outfit. This is the one I was talking to you about yesterday. It's the main reason I picked it today, because I knew you would want to see it. So here's my clan mark. What do you think? This is not the Area 51 raid, Omega. I can bonk all of you, if I have to. I don't know who that is either, Agent, if it makes you feel better. Okay, so the shirt seems to be okay, I think? Although I'm not sure about that, let's see. So if I raise my arm in the air... No, that seems okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yes, I did, Bumble. Yes, I did. Feeling special yet? Okay, so that's good. No weight painting affected from the neck movement, that's good too. If I move the head, doesn't affect the shirt either, that's good. Oh no, where's it going? Ah, I lost my head. We all have days like these. Also, I'm making jokes, but you have to do things like that sometimes to see if the weight painting is applied to a bone you don't normally have near there. Because sometimes weight painting bugs. I've had some hair get some weight painting from the fucking leg bones sometimes. And the only way I found out what was wrong with it was when I took the head and I went like, wait, why is the hair pulling towards the feet? Oh, and then I found that problem that way. It's weird, but it's troubleshooting, okay? Hey, friends, what's up? Okay, so up next, we're fixing the weight painting of the jeans. Because it does something a bit funky when it goes like this. I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much weight painting on this bone. So we're gonna try to make it a little bit more gentle, more subtle. So it doesn't look as gravity defying. Okay. This is better, but a little bit wobbly, so I'm gonna get the whole blur thing. You know, to smooth it out a bit. Hey Nick, what's up? What's glued with my midriff? It's a midriff. It's a body part. Something's not... Hold on. No, hold on. Blurring seems to pull up. Okay, that works. Let's see what it does on the other way. Okay. Don't mind the clipping. The body underneath it is gonna be gone soon enough. So that's not gonna be a problem. It looks like I'm about to fall down. Do I have a belly button? Yes, I do. It's hidden a bit by this. But it's not very apparent. Because it's not exactly the same thing as what humans have. Doesn't serve the same purpose. Well, almost. Okay, so let's see. So if I move... I'm not an Namekian agent, come on. Although I am born from an egg. We do have that in common. Okay, this seems okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm glad someone noticed. Alright, another pose I need to do. I do that a lot in VR chat because I'm old. Because I sit down. How does that look? No, that's not how you sit down. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal, hold on. Well, I mean, that's just how the model is. Never mind. Wow, you're channeling a bit of El Spino tomorrow, this morning, Kemi. We all feel like nerds sometimes, start. And yes, you are correct. I sit down too much, that's my problem. Oh yeah, I heard rumors about that. Naruto's gonna be in Fortnite. And then the world will implode with rage. I don't think there's a lot of cross-pollination between Fortnite fans and Naruto fans. Okay. Now my only problem is fixing the thighs, so they don't clip. But that's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's a new chapter, Agent. Don't expect to play killer anytime soon. You would probably have better luck with the survivors. Okay, so a good trick in Blender is to use the cursor button and then pressing Alt and Home to center the viewpoint on what you're actually working on. Makes it so much easier to get somewhere. So proportional editing, always very useful. Using that and the mouse wheel on your mouse to select an area to move, moves everything in a natural way. So it's not just the thing you're moving. It's also the, you know, a lot of the mesh itself. Although I think I might have overdone it this time. Yeah, no, that's not how you do it. Okay, so how do I get the exact piece I need? So this should be this one. Or these two parts here. The thing is, I have to keep the area... Yeah, okay, so I have to keep this area low. Because I'm gonna have to fix it manually without using proportional editing, or at least a lot of it. Because otherwise this is gonna end up looking very weird. Because I think it's pulling up part of the rest of the pants with it. Oh god, this is some tedious adjustments. Hey Delta, I'm working on my new outfit. How are you doing today? Currently trying to fix my pants. I know this is not a metaphor, I'm literally fixing the pants. Hold on, I'll give you a better view of it. Where did the music go? Oh, there's a lot of silence at the end of that song, huh? Okay, so here's the outfit. I'm fixing the clipping right now, and I need to fix the texture on the back because the jeans are not properly on the butt, the pockets. So I need to fix that part. But other than that, that's the new outfit. If I'm not careful, yes, Josh. Thank you for asking. Yeah, as I said, it's the back texture that's the problem. I'm gonna have to fix that. And the clipping on the thighs here. But, you know, it's something you can fix by moving vertices. Just gotta keep the angle in mind. Oh yeah, this part here is very sunken. So we're gonna fix that. This part here pokes out for no fucking reason. So we're gonna push that back in. Same with this one here. So the thing with editing, it's like a drawing but in 3D, so you have to move around all axes to make it look okay. And after that, it's only a matter of angling yourself so you can move the shape in the way you initially wanted it to. And sometimes it's not even the ones nearby, it's the one next to these. So you have to adjust the angle, so when you push the other one forward, it's gonna hide the rest of it. Your first time seeing me with glasses? Are you sure? A lot of my outfits have glasses. Interesting. Alright, so that's one side fixed. Now with this one. Shouldn't be too bad. Always keep in mind the curvature of it. There we go. So, how was the game, Delta? I heard some good things about it. It's like Left 4 Dead, but you're shooting aliens. Poor defenseless aliens. That have done nothing wrong. No, I'm kidding, it's xenomorphs. They're assholes. Open season, if you ask me. They're ruining aliens' reputation across the universe. By just fucking eating everything. Listen, xenomorphs, not everything is food. Come on. Alright, so not much progress yet, but everything's angled correctly now, so I can just push it forward. Okay, now I got some things to work with. Some of these angles are hard to work with, holy fuck. Not sure why the mesh of these pants decided to be this way. But it's not making it easy to work with, that's for sure. Yeah. I can see that being a very big problem. Ship parts are expensive, especially when you're in areas that don't have the technology to keep up with it. The shops that do set up in those areas charge a premium for that, because they know they can get away with it. Like, why charge 2,000 Federation credits when you can charge 5,000 when you know the next garage is like 10 parsec away? That's not fair, man. I'm always scared my autopilot's gonna fail and I'm gonna run into an asteroid field. Then I'm gonna be stuck with the repair bill. Then my parents will never let me borrow the ship again. Then what would I do? I don't want to be stuck back home. I want to be here with you all, lovelies. That would be very unfortunate. Well, that was not just some creepy foreshadowing just now. Well, I did not just jinx myself. Yeah, a lot of 3D modeling is a lot of meticulous stuff. It's like you basically have to be very patient and be ready to find problems that you will not be able to solve. Sometimes 3D just doesn't want to work. Unless you're in the Pixar range of skill levels. You're not gonna find the answer to it. But I'm happy at least I get to hang out and talk with you guys while I'm working on this. This is much more entertaining to me. So thank you for helping me out, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, asteroid mining pays good money, Omega, but it's dangerous work. These things can be unpredictable. And if you don't have a good radiation shielding or a good shielding period, one rogue asteroid can fuck up your ship and you lose all your profit repairing your fucked up ship. So yeah, that's always a risk. Yeah, mining ain't easy. It's honest work, but it's not easy. Unless your idea of mining asteroids is blowing up planets and then mining the asteroids that pop out. Yeah, that's what the VOD does. Fuck them. They can stay in the middle of the galaxy for all I care. Bunch of religious nutjobs. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, Jemmy, yeah. I don't like talking about these people. They're pretty bad. But they mostly stay to themselves in the middle of the galaxy. That's why most people in the Federation don't go there. It's not worth the trouble. They're real for ass backward religious people. They have some really strong technology. It makes no sense how they have access to such things. But they do. So we don't know what the fuck, so we just don't engage. And they're leaving us alone mostly. But one of these days it's gonna get bad, and something's gonna happen. Hopefully I won't be alive for that. Yeah, it's part of the clothing. Yes, Josh. Channel points were getting out start. That's unfortunate. Okay, so almost done here. I should probably save. Oh yeah, what's this fucked up part here? Why is that? Why did this part go sunken in? Oh my god, it's so cratery. Oh, thank you, Sin. Hi, Sin. I don't know what that is, Omega, so I guess you're safe. For now. Well, no, wait, that sounds familiar. That's from that Elite Dangerous game, is it not? They're like the big alien creatures that popped out of nowhere. And people were asking questions about them for like months. And then suddenly they started attacking people. And eating ships. People went, that's not good. That's not good at all. How will I make all my space profit if I get my spaceship eaten by a big, fucked up creature? Wait, you don't like Elite Dangerous type? What turned you off the game? I had fun when I played it. I tried it in VR and almost puked, but it's like a more visceral EVE Online, with less time commitment. But that's not saying much, because EVE Online is like the time commitment MMO. You're hopelessly behind already just by joining now. Oh, what's this? Yeah, sometimes Blender does some weird shit. The mesh. Because these pants were more simple, they had way less polygons. And they were kinda still blocky, so I added more polygons. I did the shrink wrap modify on them. So it cling more to the body itself, so it looks more in proportion with my body. But the thing is, sometimes it's gonna attach weirdly to some part of the mesh that it cannot parse for some reason. So here we are, trying to fix it. Oh yeah, but then it would not be Elite Dangerous anymore start. So yeah, sometimes some games are better for people than others. So No Man's Sky is there if you want a more chill adventure. And Elite is there if you want a little bit more complicated journey. And if you want the most complicated spreadsheet bullshit, you play EVE Online. I'll say it again, EVE Online is the most fun game to read about, not to play. All the political intrigue, the espionage, the backstabbing, the political turnarounds, the big escapes, the big explosions, great stories, entirely made by players, organically. But playing the game is like spreadsheets in space. Hey Bandit, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, so before we start deleting shit, I'm gonna fix the UV painting on these pants. So now I need to go into UV editing. Okay, here we go. I'm not good at this. So this is gonna be confusing. Okay, so the goal is to fix the back of it, so I don't need to select the front. So I'm just gonna point it forward, I'm just gonna... There we go. So how do I fix this? Do I have to lengthen it? Yeah, I fucked up the UV painting, Bandit, because I did a shrink wrap to the pants. And they attached a little bit too low because these were not high-waisted pants. I made them that way. And now I fucked it up. So I guess whoop, that's not how you do it. No, maybe... No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh no, it's stretched into infinity and beyond. Infinity pants. Alright, hold on. I need to zoom in for this. So the answer lies here. I mean, it's almost better. Almost. Don't mind the little central part, I'm gonna fix that next. And I wanna see something. Yeah, that fucked it up, huh? Hold on, let's start over. This time I'm gonna move it, but using the same thing I just did. And then after that, it's just a matter of moving that shit down. Almost. That almost looks good. Almost. No, that's not it. This thing is monk work. It's like you have to be very careful, and you're always one mistake away from fucking it up irreparably. And then you're stuck. Why did that lag so much?
Why do fashion designers never have any good ideas? They're too close-minded.
Oh my god, Agent, why? Why do you say these things? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Yeah, that works. It's a janky fix. Well, that works. I'm proud of myself for that one. You have to commit to the bit. Nice one, Agent. That's what we call a callback. Oh. Hey, Burrito, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing today? Good to see you. We're working on my next outfit. Trying to fit some weird shit in the back. Yeah, these pants have some weird ass textures behind it. Although I think I messed it up when I did the shrink wrap on the fire. So we're gonna try fixing this weird spot now. So this is the spot that we need to fix. So we're gonna select it. Hey Dad, what's up? Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just fixing this. Yeah, you guys are lucky. Normally these previews are reserved for my patrons. So today you get to see it before anyone else. Hey, now I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna be hanging out in VR chat tonight, so if I can finish this outfit for that, that'll be pretty awesome. I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. Alright, so let's see, so how do I get this looking more natural? Oh my god, Agent, please. Yeah. Who's pinging? Hold on. Where? Oh. Damn, I thought this was happening in my channel. You guys scared me. Thank you for the context, I was getting confused. Okay, so do I select these? No, this is the most egregious part I need to fix. Yeah, this part here. Also, the fisheye lens is making the ass look bigger than it actually is. It's like the mirrors on your car. Careful, objects seem larger than they appear. At this point, I don't even care where this mesh ends up. I just want it to not look out of place. So how do I do that? Just move it around until it seems it blends in more. That's not helping. That's not helping. Hey, Gengar, what's up? Hey, Adandua, how are you doing? Hope you had fun yesterday on your stream. Also, this is not what it looks like. Just puts in some UV mapping. God damn it. Start. God damn it. Don't try to hide on your other account. I know you. Okay, so maybe the trick is to change the shape of it. Maybe. Stark and Shinobi are the same person. I'm gonna fight you, Maret. French brioche. God damn it. Alright, let me try something here. No, that's even worse. Yeah. Basically, they're trying to do VTubers mainstream, but they're not calling it that, and they're gonna pat themselves on the back for their invention. And people are gonna believe them. While we've been doing VTubing for years, and they've been calling us creepy and shit. Funny how that works, huh? Yeah, I don't think the public's ready for that either. Well, it's not that bad, Josh, to find pranks. Right now, I'm just messing around. Because so far, I'm not getting any results whatsoever. Yes, I have played No Man's Sky in the past, like, I actually streamed it a few times too. It was fun. I did enjoy myself. So far, I'm not having a lot of success here. Maybe I need to think simpler. Or maybe I need to unwrap it. Yeah, maybe I should unwrap it. This is probably gonna end badly. Alright, let's see. How does it look now? Does it look better? Hey, Ariel, what's up? Oh, I'm maxing out my processor. Because I'm looking in preview mode. Because this thing is... I can't see it. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a bit choppy for a bit while I try to set this up. Because otherwise I can't see. So whenever I go to render mode, it makes the CPU go, So I'm gonna have to be careful. Because whenever it renders stuff, it goes to 100% CPU. So I apologize for the little lag we have right now. It should be over shortly. Yeah, I use an old version of Blender. Yeah, I still do Dengar. You just keep missing them. 7 p.m. Eastern. Fridays. Alright, where is this thing going? Yep. Hi, Pi. Working on the new outfit. Yeah, I know start. I don't think people will notice that much. Maybe they will, and I will just say I ripped my pants and I had to sew it back together and now it looks weird. I sure do, Pi. I sure do. Alright, so let's see. How does this look here? It's better than it was. Much better than it was. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so now we're at the next part where I delete everything that's not showing to save on faces. A lot of this work is trial and error and good enough work, as in, that's fine. That's good enough. Because otherwise you can spend fucking days working on one tiny piece of the outfit. And then nothing gets done. And then you're sad. And then I'm sad because you're sad. We don't want that, do we? My model is currently 51k polys. It's gonna be slower than that once I'm done deleting the parts I don't use. So now it's gonna get a little bit, you might see a little bit more of my model than I'm comfortable showing. Guess I'll cross that bridge once I get to it. Because it serves no purpose to leave this behind. Because nobody's gonna see it. And it's just gonna render into the void. So you don't have a use for it. And it's gonna clip to sometimes when you do certain poses. And it's rendering for no reason, so why even have this? No, I'm using, shit, what am I using? 2.79B. I just got banned from r/fashion. Apparently they didn't like my threads. No comments. No comments. Alright, so now I'm doing the big... The quick sweeps. And then I'm gonna go fine tune it. You know, the bits you would see when you're moving around, like for example, I'm gonna cut this part because people can see it. So I don't want that to just cut out, especially if I bend down and shit. That's gonna be annoying. So I'd rather not people see that. Oh my god, you guys keep making it worse. All those fashion puns. Then I'm gonna quit fashion and become a hermit. I mean, I'm already a hermit, but I still love fashion. Does that count? I'm into some pretty extreme angles here, so I'm not sure people are gonna be paying attention at that angle. And if they are, I'm gonna ask them to leave. Because if you're on the floor looking up at me like this, I'm not gonna be happy. This is not a movie theater. Okay. We have to cut it in a way that makes sense so it just doesn't poof out of existence. That's always difficult. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the armature, it's fucking me up. Yeah, decimation can save a lot of polygons, but if I'm into the limits of VR chat to get a good rated avatar, I don't really mind. But I feel like all the bones in my hair are probably gonna send me over to the normal side instead of good. Alright, so this one is more of a POV kind of thing. As in, it sucks looking down and seeing holes in your chest there. You know, just making sure I clear it properly. That's mostly for VR though. Don't we all, Stark, don't we all? At least those of us who play VR chat in such a way. I use it mostly to relax myself. And catch up with some friends I don't get to see too often. Okay, that's good. What about the back here? Okay. I don't really need to have anything showing here because the top of the pant just drapes over the shoes. I'm gonna have to fix that also. So everything else is just gone. Let's see. So just pay attention on which one clips through the pants or not. And then in theory you should be fine. No, this one's a bit too close. These are fine, however. And yeah, sometimes working from the inside can help you get a good look on what is happening. You know that way, sometimes it clips weird. As you can see here. Okay. Wait. No, we're good. I went to a fashion show the other day, but there were just a bunch of posers. Oh my god, agent, come on. You have a missing face not selected. This one? No, I think it's the last one I picked. Everything else is selected. This ear kinda pokes out, so I had to unselect it. Yeah, the last thing you select has a little weird pattern on it to make you not forget. Okay, so I'm gonna save this on another file because this is a destructive change. If I fuck it up, I can't go back, so that's why I like to save iterative versions of my model, so that this does not happen. Alright, so now we're down to 45,000 polys. Progress. Yeah, we all learned that the hard way, Bandit. We all learned that the hard way. As much as I don't want to admit it, I learned that the hard way. Yeah, I'm still a bit unhappy with how this part turned out. But the polys in that region are so fucking messed up. It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, so now I just need to check the hair for a bit. I want to see how it moves. Because I think these bones could be placed better. So that's what we're gonna be doing now. So trying to figure out where these bones should be and adjusting them. But this is gonna be a little bit more tedious. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people end up saying that while they're working on 3D Model Spy. Probably most of the majority. I wonder how you join bones together. I think that's something I need to learn. Nope, that didn't do it. Alright, time for Google. How to connect bones blender. Build the bone and then its future parent and press Ctrl P. Okay, so I have to make them connected. Okay, I see. So in theory, if I just... UE hair 01G to UE hair 01F. Yeah, I guess it could connect. Oh, I can't believe we're doing this fucking manually. Oh my goodness. All of that for some... just for some hair physics. Well, it's some pretty hair physics, don't get me wrong. But it's just some hair physics. Oh my god. Bumpo. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. This one doesn't seem to have the white painting anymore. What about the others? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's... these are very, very low. Holy Christ, okay. These were really weirdly made, huh? Alright, let's see. Where is this one? Okay, that's better. So if I just... yeah, okay, now we're making sense. Now we're working with portals. It's impressive how much knowledge is required for these things. Okay, what about this one? Alright, yeah, we could one bend it. Alright, so UE hair 01D should connect 01D, 01D. And this one should connect as well. So 01D should connect to UE hair 01C. 01C. Man, this is fucking tedious. Okay, that's good. This one should be about this place here. I think. No, can be lower. Definitely can be lower. Yeah, I mean, that's what they call them, Bumple, though. You gotta work with what you have. Though I'm happy you guys are keeping me company while I work on this, because, oh my god. That's my least favorite part of 3D modeling. Rigging and weight painting. I like the designing part, and the adjustment parts, but the weight painting, ooh. And the rigging is not better. It's like, I understand much more how it works now than I used to. But it's still fucking bullshit. There has to be a better way. 01B should connect. 01C should connect to 01B. There we go. That's good. And this one connects to this one. Okay, so this one's a little bit too high. We need to fix that. Yeah, now we're good. Though it could probably be a little bit more centered. But the thing, it looks good in one angle, then you switch the angle and you realize you're nowhere near where you have to be. See what I mean? We're not even in the middle. It looked fine, but now it doesn't. So you have to push everything slightly more to the other side. Hey, Carlos, thank you so much for the follow. And yes, I'm saving. Look, everything's a little bit askew. There, that's much better. Yeah, connect the parent bone. That's what I'm working on, because this hair had some really wild weight painting bones, like all the bones were flipped the other way. And they're all in like cascading order without being connected. Sometimes VRM is weird, but we have to work with it. Okay, so 01B should connect to pigtail L, and it already kinda does. So we're gonna connect it now. And we're just gonna push it forward. I'm just trying to figure out if it's aligned correctly, because the weight painting should be at the same area, so this one should affect things around it, so it moves more naturally. So that's good, we have that. And this here should move it correctly, but we're gonna anchor it to the base of the pigtail so it moves more naturally. So I just gotta move this one here. And just make sure it's properly anchored in the middle. There we go. Now that's much better. Alright, so if I did this correctly, this should move a bit more realistically. So let's see how it looks like if it's got caught in a wind swept. Oh no, I'm being windswept. Blah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's great. I'm proud of myself for that one. First time I'm doing such extensive bone work. Okay, so now we have F04B. What does that connect to? Oh my goodness, you're nowhere near where you need to be. Holy shit, this is scuffed. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Alright, let's get you where you're supposed to be. Always do weight painting before you merge all the mesh, otherwise you're gonna have a nightmare of a time trying to weight paint the hair and suddenly whoops, you weight painted the face to it. Now whenever your hair moves, the part of your cheek gets pulled towards it. Hellraiser style. You don't want that. You just don't. That's much better. There we go. And now this one should be connecting. Side bang L should be connected to this one, so it's already connected. Now it's only a matter of making sure everything's pointing where it should be. A little bit lower. Could be a little bit lower. No, I don't know why, but I'm in the mood for poutine. I'm tempted to just go walk and get to the nearest fast food place and grab a poutine. Although that's probably gonna fuck up the rest of my day if I do that. Do I risk it? Or do I go for something a bit more healthy like sushi? More expensive though. Yeah, that would not end well for me otherwise. That would not end well for me. Okay, good. What about you? What about this bone? Okay, so this is really a small little section. Oh my god, okay, hold on. No, that's not it. Yeah, so it's just a little part here. That's funny. I thought this had way more impact, but it turns out it just moves the little part here. Okay, so I can move this into a more pleasing place. Just gotta be sure not to accidentally be moving something else here. Oh no. Okay, it's moving this bone because this bone is for some reason parented to this one. Okay, no, hold the phone here. You're not connected to the side bang. Hold on, what are you moving though? Excuse me. You're only moving this thing. So you're not related to this bang at all. Then why the hell is it parented there? Oh my goodness, this makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna parent him to something else. Yeah, you're going straight to top here. So now you move on your own. Okay, that's perfect. Well, I mean, I could probably pull this one up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. No, that was a mistake. Yeah, exactly, Agent. Makes me think of those big memory tricks people use to remember bones. Alright, so this one's kind of a fucking mess. So we're doing this one last. Hold on, what time is it? I don't want to go on too long though, but then again, I do want to finish this so I can actually put it in VR chat. And maybe premiere it on Monday. On stream. Yeah, that's a good trick as well, Pi. I just normally connect it all to the head bone once I merge the armatures together. Saves me a lot of headaches down the line. Alright, so if these are anything like the others, this one's gonna be very low. So I'm just gonna use the other one as a guide, so I don't have to do all that checking. There we go, now the third one. Sorry, they're a little bit concentrating here. This is meticulous work. Just want to get all of them nearby to each other so I don't have to to fight with it. I'm gonna have to do adjustments after that, I know. Also, I think I need to move this forward. And I don't want to accidentally move one of the armatures that, like, if I move one of the shoulders, I'm fucked. Trying to get it back to where it should be is gonna be a fucking nightmare. So just be careful and be ready to cancel the move at any point. Alright, so this one's starting to angle towards the back. And I think my neighbor dropped their dentures on the floor. It made a really loud bang. Alright, let's see. So this is here. This is another side bang. And this one should be the top one that connects everything. Okay, now it's time for the adjustments. I swear, do not crash on me. I'm gonna save. Okay, so that's good. That's okay too. Well, almost. Almost. Could be a little bit higher. Yeah, it could even be a little bit higher still. There we go. What about now? Yeah, merging armatures is a bitch pie. But we all have to learn it at some point if we want to be good VR chat residents. I've been part of the VR chat community since January 2018. So that means next January, it's gonna be 4 years since I started playing that lovely, lovely experience. There we go. Alright, what about this one? So adjusting them in advance was the right thing to do. Because now they're almost already where they need to be. There we go. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, no, this one's much higher. Well, I mean, not that much, but still enough for me to have to make a sizable adjustment. Yeah. Okay, so I figured the connection should be, yeah, somewhere around here would be good. It's probably not gonna be the same. They're probably not gonna flow exactly the same, because I've adjusted them individually. So it's possible that one of the pigtails is gonna move a bit differently than the other one. But at this point, can't really do much about it now, can we? Except make sure everything seems to be well organized, and then we just start parenting them to each other. Alright, so 0 to G should connect to 0 to F. Bunch. 0 to F should connect to pigtail to R, which it already does. Pigtail R should be connected to 0 to D. Dot connected. And 0 to D should be connected to pigtail R, which is not the case. Pigtail R... No, B should be to D. My bad. Nope, still not it. D should be connected to B. To D or not to B? That is the question. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, so 2B should be connected to pigtail R, which it already is. Okay, so we got all of them connected now. Hey Devin, hope your work is going fine. Quit sisters, what is that, Max? I mean, yeah, I used to work with multiple armatures, as in I imported the hair with its own armature and then I fused it with my own armature. That's how I did it. Alright, so this one should be connected here. This here should move here. Alright, what does this move? Oh no, there's a missing bone here. What the fuck is that doing here? Oh no. Oh no. Red alert, we have a problem. Alright, so this one should not be connected, I think. Fuck, I fucked up. Yeah, this one should not be connected. Not now, at least. Alright, let's bridge that. Let's bridge that. Well, not really, Pi. I think they transfer over, which is what happened here. But you have to make sure that after you join the hair, that you select the mesh, and you click a part of the armature, and you do Ctrl P to set it to parent with empty groups. That's how you fix it. That's how you fix it. We fixed it earlier by doing that exact same thing. Because the weight paintings were there, but they were not being activated because they were not a part of the armature. So you always have to be careful with that. Otherwise it does not translate over. But I'm glad you learned something today. Always happy to help. Alright, time to get this thing back where it belongs. See what I mean? It's nowhere near where it's supposed to be, but because we keep rotating things out, it's gonna belong eventually. Just gotta move around a bit to make sure everything connects as it should. And also making sure that the weight painting is... Okay, this one's a little bit too small for what it influences. So we're gonna reduce the size of this one here. And we're gonna pull this one down, making the bone bigger. Just trying to see if we can make it equivalent to the part it does and perfecting. So we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Alright, let's reparent these correctly now. So 2D should connect to 2C. I guess it makes sense in hindsight. And 2C should connect to 2B. Yoink. And once again, these already connected. So that should be fine. Alright, let's take a look. So this connects here, perfect. This connects here, that's good. This connects here, that's also good. This connects here, perfect. This one, slightly too high. Slightly too high. This one, slightly too high too. Okay, so we're gonna fix these two. And then all we have to do is the front bangs now. Yeah, exactly, Kame. To be or not to be? That is the question. I feel I should be holding a skull while I'm saying that. But I feel like since I'm not human, this would be taken as an act of aggression. Look, that alien's holding a human skull. No, it's a prop. It's fake. No, my body. That would be a tragic end to my story. That alien just wanted to do some Shakespeare. And now they're dead. What a tragic tale. Okay, so now it's only a matter of putting these exactly where they should be, because right now they're a little bit lopsided. Nope, these are not connected. Interesting. Retail R should be connected to it. There we go. But now it's only a matter of making sure everything's dangled correctly. And I don't accidentally move a part of the actual armature, not the hair. Alright, so those are some very clean looking pigtails now. All we need to do is do the same thing, but for everything else. So now we have these two. Would I smooch a ghost? Depends. Depends on a lot of factors. There we go. Alright, what about this one? Where do you go to, little bone? These two have a lot of overlapping weight painting, huh? Okay, let's see if I can... If I select these two. I don't know. Something doesn't add up here. No, I think that's fine. Maybe I'll put it a little bit more in front. Nothing too dramatic, but still, I want it to be... Because that's the thing, you don't only have to take into account how it moves the hair. You have to take into account how it's gonna come to rest with gravity once you activate that. But that's always something you have to be mindful of. Sometimes it might be better off to just put the bone straight behind the pigtail. But when it comes to rest with gravity, it doesn't get all deformed and straight. So sometimes that's little things like that that makes 3D modeling a little bit counterintuitive. Now see, this part here makes the top part of the hair move. That's weird. Oh, thank you otherwise. And yes, I have saved Carlos, thank you. Carlos, the save saver. No, the way this moves makes me feel like I should be putting these higher than they are. Alright, let me try something. I don't know, man, this moves a lot. Yeah, trial and error. Here we go again. Here I do again with my bullshit. That's probably better this way than having the whole fucking thing move. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Good enough. It's funny, this hair is gonna take me longer than fixing the actual model itself. Okay, so fuck. This front hair is gonna be a nightmare. Look how much they clip to each other. Okay, let's start with this one. So, what does this one move? Excuse me. These two move the exact same shit. This moves the bangs. This moves the back of it. No, I have a mind to just delete one of these bones. This one's useless. Alright, let's make a test. So if I yoink this bone out of existence, which I'm gonna save before I do it, what happens to the armature? So if I go into pose mode, the hair still moves. And if I do the hip test, the hair does not get stuck in space. So that's good, that simplifies my job tremendously. Yeah, the less bones we have, the more chances we have of this avatar getting rated good in VR chat. And that's important because a lot of venues for big events don't let you bring in anything that's below good. So if you don't have a good avatar, or if you're only rated medium, poor, or very poor, they're gonna ask you to change. And then it's sad time. But I do have a lot of good rated models, so I'm fine. Yeah, that's the thing in VR chat. Each avatar has a rating, either excellent, good, medium, poor, very poor. And some people have restrictions on what they can see, so not only can you get barred from venues, some people can even have you invisible because of their performance options. Because people don't really optimize well in VR chat their avatars. So sometimes just blocking the very poor one, which is basically unlimited, non-optimized stuff, then you really improve your frame rate. Because seriously, it's like, once you get from poor is fine, very poor is like everything else. So it goes from unoptimized to incredibly computer melting. So a lot of people have that blocked, so you might not show up to them. And there's a lot of things that go into account when they count the avatar, like how many dynamic bones you have, so how many wiggly parts you have. Like my hair and my antennas are wiggly parts, dynamic bones. And how many polygons you have, how many different materials you have. Materials are, how do I describe this? Yeah, okay, materials are like, so when you have, for example, this body mesh here, every different texture on the body mesh is a material. So body L, body R, face, facials, undies, and nails. They're all different materials, so that's 5 materials already. The hair itself has 2 materials. The shirt only has 1. The bracelet's only 1, the pants only 1, the shoes only 1. But all of them together means I would have a total of about 10 or 12 materials. Exactly, Pi, exactly. So, the way you fix this, because most people recommend 4 materials and less. So what I do is I keep 1 material for things that are invisible or transparent, like for example the glasses, the glass in the glasses. That's a separate material. Everything else is in 1 material. What I do is I combine all the other ones into 1, which is called atlasing. Which is basically, instead of having your graphic cards crawl on like 11 different textures. You just load one big one, which is what I do with my stuff, which is why most of my models have below 4 materials. And yes, having different material parts for certain effects can also be another reason why you would want multiple ones. So for example, if I want to make the pants latex, I would have to keep it separate from the others, because otherwise everything would be latex and then my whole body would look shiny. So that's important to plan ahead before you atlas your textures. And it's important, but some of the atlasing, you can also, like for example, my eyes glow. And I don't need a separate texture for them. What I do is I just use a mask for the emission layer. So I only show the eyes on that layer. Everything else is black. And that works. I don't have to make another material for it. Yeah, a little bit start. Yeah, if I ever get to that part of the model making on stream, I'll show you. But it's in the options of the shader. They have an emission layer, but then you select it and it's a mask layer. So basically you take your texture and you just, alright, hold on, can I show you this? I mean, my eyes glow, they don't blind people, it's a very subtle glow. Enough that in the darkness you can only see my eyes. It's a nice touch, I think. Okay, so let's see. So if I go into one of my Alright, so normally the main texture looks something like this. This is one of my first atlasing, so it was really messy and left a lot of an open space. But to get only the eyes glowing, what I did is I made a version of that file that only had the eyes showing on it. Alright, this is a bad example. Okay, this is better. This is the alternative motion, so the eye is here. So to make the eye glow, you make a mask picture. That's basically just the parts you want it to be glowing. So Unity will only show these parts, or make these parts glowy. Everything else will be ignored. Masking is very important, not only in Photoshop, but also in model making. It makes a big difference. Oh yeah, they have to. They have to. That's why I'm using the same texture and I just black it out. What do you mean, Stark? I mean, my antennas are here. Those are the bones for my antennas. There's always something to learn in 3D modeling. It's annoying like that. Alright, now where was I? Oh! Yeah, no. This is the, these are the antennas next to the neck. The neck is the neck. The neck is over here. And then you have all the tattoos and shit, the hair texture, everything else. Alright, you have a good rest of your day, Agent. Enjoy your weekend, okay? Yeah, so once I get these things figured out, I can upload the model and be done with it. But I'm a bit tired and hungry. But I think I'm just gonna save my work here. So as you can see, we're almost done. The worst of it has been fixed. But my voice is starting to go. And I'm getting a bit hungry. So, yeah. Pretty cool. And just before I leave, my facial tracking, it's in the shape keys. So all of these, starting at this point here, I blink left, I blink right, down, right, left, up, squint, jaw forward, jaw left, jaw right, you know. Things that every single thing moves. And these are 52 different parts that all together make my expressions possible. I've done it myself, but I've learned a lot since then, so I feel like I'm due for a version 2.0, so to speak. Well, 7.0, because this is the 6th revision of my mouth tracking. The 5th other parts you never saw because I worked on them off stream. The thing on the left, yes, that's Cat's Blender plugin. Oh no, the mouth tracking, that's the, no, that's the Apple AR kit. Blend shapes. The ones that connect to a phone. So you can see my face doing things like this. You know, iPhone. Cat's Blender plugin does a lot of fun things, like it allows you to separate the mesh by materials. It allows you to combine weight of bones. It allows you to do custom decimation and add eye tracking to models. Also allows you to optimize, for example, combining all the same materials with same names. You don't have multiple copies of the same shit just lying around. It also does atlasing. But I like to use Mac Combiner instead for that one because Cat's Blender plugins version is not that good. At least it wasn't when I used it last. So yeah, Cat's Blender plugin is a great tool. I recommend it to everyone who wants to do VTubing. It's free. And most importantly, when you import an MMD model, it fixes it. So it reparents the bones, it removes the unnecessary bones and objects, and translates and renames the bones and objects as well from Japanese. It also corrects the hip joints. So yeah, that's important as well. Things that are needed behind the scenes so your model doesn't look weird once it's into Unity. So I still use it, and I still heavily recommend it. Alright, everything else seems to be good. Yeah, it names them. And if you only have 3 visings because you have a Miku dance model, it will create all the other ones from those 3. And name them appropriately also for the animators in Unity. Oh yeah, the eye tracking too. That's why there's an eye bone. And this one's made by Cat's Blender plugin. The other one doesn't work with Unity for some reason. But yeah, it's a lot of work. But look at it this way. We all started somewhere. I had no 3D modeling knowledge before I got into the VR chat community. But I kept seeing everyone with their cool models around. So I said, I want one too. I want to make my ideas for a character possible. So I did. The model that I had before that was a kit bash I made myself. And that was the basis for the from scratch model JJ did afterwards. So I used my old model as a reference for her to do this one. Which is why it still looks similar, but much, much better. But yeah, there's a lot to learn. And it's a fascinating subject, I feel like. And if you have any intention of staying long-term in VR chat, I feel like having some knowledge of that is good. It goes a long way. Although, I should probably learn how to do avatars 3.0 in VR chat. I'm still using the old 2.0 SDK. Because I was busy with other things and I did not take the time to learn it. Now it's all scary to me. Oh yeah, if you're really good at 3D modeling, you can get a lot of work doing these things. I mean, I do some of that work for people. But, you know, I don't advertise that enough. But yeah, if you people need models put into VRChat or work, I take existing assets and I can make that possible for use in VRChat. So it's a good source of revenue. But as I said, I don't advertise it enough because I'm bad at self-advertising. I need to promote myself better. But anyway. Yeah, I'm not good at that part. That's my weak point. That's my weak point. I need to get better at Avatar 2.0 because if I can offer those services for VRChat, I could probably make a bunch of money. And that would be fun. It sucks to say, but money makes the world go round. And such is life. And I appreciate the offer, Pi. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Okay, so who am I sending you guys over to today? Well, I mean, it's Sarah Rose's birthday. I would be remiss if I did not go over there. So let's go say hi to Sarah and wish them a happy Spawn Day. And there's also the VRCon thing happening too. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, she's on. She's doing an uncapped subathon as well. So if everybody's too generous, she's gonna be streaming for weeks. That sounds like hell. Anyway. So we're gonna go wish her a happy Spawn Day. And if you have enjoyed tonight's, or should I say today's show, don't forget to give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to support me even more, you can follow me on all my socials. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, as well as our lovely Discord server. The Discord is the best way to join us in activities, and also to keep up with me and hang out after the stream. And well, there's also the YouTube channel with exclusive content every week. You've been social blasted. And as for everything else, well, patreon.com/JeffyBed. If you want exclusive Patreon wallpapers, as well as early access to all my content, like this model I'm working on. I normally do this off stream, so you would only see it on Patreon. I'm probably gonna post it there anyway because some people did not watch today's stream. But anyway, alright, let's go wish happy Spawn Day to Sarah for Uncapped Subathon and give her some support. I will see you all on Monday night for the next stream. So please have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Until then, remember, tomorrow is a new day. Anything is possible. Take care. That was fun. Alright, let's get the raid started. Let's go give them some support. Maybe I'll have to do an uncapped subathon for my Spawn Day in February. Or am I signing myself up for disaster? Who knows? Alright, let's go say hi to Sarah. You all have a wonderful time, okay? I'll talk to you soon. I think Stark, I'm not sure. I'm not good with English zodiac signs. Alright, let's go.